Now, the World Bank Group has on Monday officially opened the World Bank Banjul office at the 5th Atlantic Boulevard in Fajara. The event, presided over by the country's Vice President, Dr. Aissatou Touré, was a result of maintaining a strong relationship between the World Bank Group and the Gambia to provide solutions to the needs of the people. Amina was there and she now files in this report.
The World Bank Group works in every major area of development that provides a wide array of financial products and technical assistance, and helps countries share and apply innovative knowledge and solutions to the challenges they face. The bank has a mission of ending extreme poverty by reducing the share of the global population that lives in extreme poverty to 3% by 2030. These, they deem to be done by increasing the incomes of poorest 40% of people in every country so as to promote prosperity. In opening their new office in the Gambia, the World Bank's country director, Nathan Bellet, called for a strong continuation of collaboration with the Gambia so as to continue supporting the country.
Also with our development partner colleagues and civil society and private sector to make sure that everything that we're doing responds to the needs of the country, but also where we are best suited with our comparative advantage, because each of us as development partners has a role to play. We are hoping that our portfolio will continue to grow. I think next year alone we are hoping to do at least $70 million, and we are hoping that over the 3 years coming that our engagement with the Gambia could be upwards of $400 to $500 million, provided we have a strong continued collaboration with the Gambia.
Mambri Njai, the Gambia's finance minister and also the governor of the World Bank, highlighted the bank's support to the country over the past few years.
This new office complex, among others, is an indication of the World Bank's long-term commitment to partnering with the Gambia. It is therefore my ardent hope that our partnership remains strong and mutually beneficial as we continue to work in the service of the people of the Gambia. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, over the past few years, our country partnership portfolio has grown steadily in addition to the ongoing regional projects with a commitment of up to approximately $125 million US. In 2020, an extraordinary year for all of us, the bank provided a support of over $18 million US under the Gambia COVID-19 project.
As she presided over the event, Dr. Aissatou Touré, Vice President of the Gambia, affirmed to the World Bank executives that her office will always be available to facilitate their work in the country. Dr. Touré expressed gratitude to the bank for being the first development partner supporter since the government took power in 2017.
Although we are immensely grateful for the support of all our development partners, I want to specifically shed light on the World Bank being the first development partner to step in to support our government when we took over in 2017, with an open budget support of $56 million. Additionally, in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, the bank once again stepped in almost immediately with support of $10 million, which enabled us to purchase the much-needed ambulances and health supplies. This went a long way in ensuring that the health sector was able to respond to the overwhelming demands of the system as the COVID cases grew at an alarming rate.
The World Bank Group has a unique global partnership with 189 member countries, with staff from more than 170 countries and offices in over 130 locations. In 2020, the bank allocated $43 million grant from the International Development Association for the Gambia's electricity restoration and modernization project, as the people of the Gambia face many challenges in terms of access to electricity and water. For iAfrica News, I am Amindao.